Welcome to Ken's Corner Podcast, Season 3. Get ready for expert analysis and rising wrestling stars. Now here we go with your host, Ken Judge.
Hi, everyone. This is Ken from Ken's Corner, and I'm excited to be back for Season 3. This is Episode 1, and my guest today is a professional wrestler, and she also worked for the Circus. I was going to say Aerialist, but that word is very hard for me to do. But anyway, I'm going to introduce LeeAnn Ball. How are you doing today, miss?
Good. Hi, I'm LeeAnn Ball, and when I'm in the ring, I'm Leah Sparkssss. I'm good today. It's the weather's nice here in Montreal. Sometimes it's hit or miss. It could be really, really blizzardy, but today it's nice. The sun is shining, so I'm feeling good.
We might not share the same taste in hockey teams, but I am very excited to have you here from Montreal, all the way to my house here in Toronto. I do love your city, and I love walking up that Mount Royal. I was there last summer with for Jacques Rougeau's show, and I had a chance to walk up that. It was very, very nice to get up the top of that hill and see your city. Beautiful spot you have. We're just going to jump right into it. And can you walk us through how you became a professional wrestler, when that started?
Yeah, so wrestling came in and out of my life over since I was watching it as a kid. My grandparents were really into it, and it kind of trickled down into the family. As fans, no one in my family wrestled. But my life took me on a journey through gymnastics, and then I studied classical theater. I went to a conservatory program. And when I graduated, I had so much time on my hands, so I was looking for a hobby, and I found Circus. And that was about 2014. And in 2018, I started taking Circus a lot more seriously. I was making a lot of trips from Toronto, actually, to Montreal because it's very big here. All over the world, people come. And last January, I made the move to finally move to Montreal to pursue Circus. But at that time, I was still very interested in wrestling, and Circus was getting a lot for me in terms of self-confidence and just navigating how to put less pressure on myself. So I wanted an outlet, and I chose pro wrestling. So I signed up for my first class in February, and it's been a year now of training. I trained out of 2 schools. I started at the Torture Chamber under Drew Onyx, and now I'm currently training at IWS under Shane Hawk, and I'm loving it there. So that's kind of how it started, just to make friends and have an outlet.
I was going to ask you about your trainers, but you beat me to the punch there. Thank you for that. So let's go back to your circus life just a little bit, since we have a couple of minutes. Can you explain what exactly you did during the circus and what it was like to do that? Like that sounds like a very exciting career.
Yeah, it's very fulfilling. I'm super happy. In my heart, I'm a storyteller, but I've always connected to telling stories more physically. Even though I love the spoken text, I've always just really resonated with the physical movement. So when I found Circus, I was like, I'm in love. This just feels right. And it started as a hobby that got out of control and turned into a career. It's still very much in my life. It's all that I do outside of wrestling. It's my only job. I wear different hats. So sometimes I'm a coach, sometimes I'm a director, sometimes I produce shows, sometimes I'm on those shows, or sometimes, if you're having a wedding or your company is having a holiday party, they might hire a sparkly aerialist to entertain and engage your guests. So that's what I've been doing more seriously and more consistently since 2018. I've had lots of really great opportunities to kind of travel, see the world through competitions. And also, I was on Canada's Got Talent, season 1. Ooh, my camera. Season 1. Me and my company, Trillium Entertainment, we were semi-finalists. So that was a really unique and fun experience for me. And since moving to Montreal, I've worked with one of the big 3, which is Circus. There's a lot of companies in Montreal for Circus, but there's 3 really big ones. And I'm proud to say that in my first year moving here, I got a few contracts with them. So.
That's amazing. And thanks for the insight into the Canada's Got Talent. I did not know that. I really appreciate you saying that here. Now I'm going to be looking that up. Now I
Yeah.
actually want to take this to the wrestling way just a little bit. Now, being an aerialist, I think I said that right.
Good.
Do you actually use that in your ring, in the way you perform in the ring? Are you a high flyer in the ring because of your past?
I'm hoping to. So I've just started out. So um, I'm not someone who just goes for things and just takes unnecessary risks. I really like to train them. I like to refine. I like to make sure that my technique and my foundations are secure. That way, when I do need to use it for something, I'm in a place where it feels grounded physically. So I'm doing what I can with what I know for now. I hope to be a high flyer. I hope to be able to use my agility, my movement quality. I really love transitions. Like in circus, I love transitions, and even in wrestling. So I'm hoping that some of my quick little pathways can throw my opponent off guard, and then I can catch them with the belt.
Awesome. Now, I want to talk to you about the company that you're presently working with, I believe, is IWS. Can you talk to us a little bit about this company?
Yeah, IWS is actually on March 2nd having their 25th year anniversary show here in Montreal in a huge theater, the Olympia. It's going to be bananas. It'll be my first experience kind of checking that out and seeing what that scene is like. Right now, I've been lucky enough to just train there and train under Shane Hawk and Andrew, Andrew is his name, and Alex Mays and Nathan Yaramovich, and it's been incredible. They I really feel I have a place where I feel supported and I don't feel I'm being pushed over the edge, but I am being encouraged, which is definitely something I look for. Another thing that I look for is personally the women in those spaces, and I would say Andrew does an amazing job to create an environment that feels comfortable as a woman to step into that dojo. We have an amazing women's roster, and they like all inspire me, and I'd love to wrestle them one day. But yeah, 25 years of IWS, and it's hardcore sometimes, but it's pretty wild. It's fun.
That's amazing. That's amazing to hear. And congratulations to IWS's 25th anniversary.
Yeah.
Um, I want to actually talk to you about your social media outlets. Where do we find Lee Sparks or LeeAnn Ball?
Yeah, so you can find LeeAnn Ball on Instagram and Leah Sparkssss on Instagram as well. I've had to add a few extra letters in both of those handles. So my personal circus and journey is LeeAnn, so LeeEann Ball, like a bouncing ball. And then for Leah Sparkssss to check out all the sparkle and fun with my pro wrestling journey. I'm a month in since doing shows.
Wow.
That's Leah Sparkssss with 4 S's. So LeaSparkssss. Leah Sparkssss.
That's amazing. Thank you so much. Now, this is where I'm going to leave it to you. I like to do this with my wrestlers when they come on. We're going to close off after your last words, your final thoughts here.
Sweet. Thanks for listening to Ken's Corner. I'm Leah Sparkssss, and I am so excited to continue my journey. I hope you can follow it along and never hesitate to reach out and say hi.
That's awesome. Thank you so much. My name's Ken. I'm on Ken's Corner, and it's been an honor to have Leah Sparkssss, aka LeeAnn Ball. Thank you so much for your time today.